2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow, 180!
They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a 2nd and long. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
He may try and run for this. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to... contain him somewhat. There they could not.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the AFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1.
NFC takes over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Breeze and the NFC come up now with a first and 10 at their own 18. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Forced out to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Ertz has it left side. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. At the end of 1, it's a close game here early on. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 10 more there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the edge battle, and when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance.
And he will score. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones from 8. Yards out. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. Rosas good with the extra point. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Gets it to Gordon. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's third down. Swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Taking it about the 36. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the NFC will take over first and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Breeze now on first down. Being chased out left. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. From midfield, here's Breeze. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I think this one comes under the heading of sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because you and I both know coaches go crazy seeing their quarterbacks roll out, in this case to the right side, and try and throw back into the middle of the field. He got away with one there.
Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out, and as a result, possession switches hands. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Mahomes now on first down. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Partner, he was going through. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Gordon on first down. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On second down, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Mahomes. Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. Mahomes to throw on second down. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And now running right through it. And touchdown! Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the first half. And the AFC has retaken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot before half for Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and an AFC touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. Myers connects on the PAT. Well, that came a little abruptly. Up in the... And we can get to the third quarter now. Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy the Madden you already know and love with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game and exhibition.
And VoIP menu narration off, menu narration on select VoIP window off, menu narration option is set to on.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need